Hi, my loves. Happy Tuesday. Last night I was on a panel at Powerful Women Unite, and one of the questions was, how do you stay feeling positive? And I was inspired to come on and shift that question a little bit. Hi, Miss Tiff. To how do you stay feeling good and energetic? One of the things that people really notice about me, and it's no surprise, is my energy. And I want to peel back the curtains a little bit and share with you some of these easy to implement tips that you can start to apply for yourself so that you can also feel more energetic, more upbeat in whatever way that looks like for you. And really, we all just want to, I'm going to say we all consciously want to feel good. But the thing is, sometimes our limiting beliefs don't allow us to feel good. And so I want you to know, first of all, it is your birthright to feel good. It is your birthright to feel good even when there's shit hitting the fan. Now, it's also important to feel, the feelings as well. I don't believe in spiritual bypassing. I don't believe in, pretending something's not happening and staying happy. We need to peel back what's that about, right? But when I was a therapist, one of the things I noticed was sometimes clients would be smiling as they're talking about trauma. And there's something about that, right? Where they learned it's not safe to talk about it. I'm going to just pretend everything is okay. And I'm going to just keep smiling because that's what keeps me safe and feeling safe. And so it really is about being in touch with your feelings. That's first and foremost the most important thing. So I'm not talking about that, okay? I'm talking about how can you on a daily basis feel good and give yourself permission to feel good. So I'm going to say in general, it's systems, i.e. routines, okay? As an entrepreneur, I also preach about systems, but it's always about mindset plus soul plus systems. And so I'm going to tell you about my personal systems so that you can learn how is it that I stay so energetic even though I'm so quote unquote busy. My word for busy, though, is abundant, because everything that I choose to do in my life, well, mostly everything, is on purpose, and it's what I choose to be participating in. So having that consciousness is really important. Hi, guys. Drop me a heart. I'd love to see all of you here. And so the first thing I preach about is body before business. Okay, even if you're not an entrepreneur, okay, body before work, body before family, all right? And what I mean by that is take care of your body. It's so important. Your health is your wealth. What good are you if you're taken out of the equation, right? So and everybody has different schedules. What I encourage you to do is find a way that you can honor your body in whatever that looks like. So for some people, it might be going to the gym. For other people, it might be going to yoga studio or your basement and you're YouTubing exercise videos or yoga videos. And it doesn't have to be any of that. Okay, maybe it's going outside in nature for a walk. The biggest thing is you're going into a relationship with yourself, which is the most important relationship you'll ever have, because you live with you all the time, okay? And so this is about taking care of your health first. So that's on the physical level. And then I'll say, let's take it a little deeper. On another physical level is what you put into your body. So being aware of the food, the supplements that you're putting into your body. And being aware, does this serve and support me? Or is this making me feel, tired, lethargic? So pay attention to what you put in your body and how it makes you feel 1 or 2 hours later. So for example, if I eat white potatoes, I notice how sluggish I feel afterwards. But for some people, eating white potatoes is like this super energetic charge, right? We're all different and we need to honor what works for our body to keep us aligned. I like to say, are you eating in alignment of your purpose? So what's going to help you stay, for most of us, we want to be energetic. We want to be clear-minded. We don't like foggy brain, right? We want to feel like we have stamina, we have endurance. So what are the foods that are going to help you do that? Now, I personally, if you guys are wondering what I use, because I know people ask, I personally use Thrive, which is a nutritional system. I don't sell it, but of course, I love it so much. I'm going to preach about it. And if anyone is interested, who else is here as a Thriver, then let me know and I can connect you with my lady, Linda Lamb. So Thrive, this is what I take in the morning. It's a vitamin supplement. No coffee needed after this. Is like this zing, and it feels like natural, sexy energy. So good. And then I take it with Sculpt. Oh, just got a phone call. And then later on, I intermittent fast. I noticed that's really, really helpful for me to, my digestive system really likes that. So I intermittent fast. I usually have my first meal around 10:30, 11 o'clock, and that's usually a shake. Thrive shake. This is a candy cane flavor. Yeah, so good. They have tons of different flavors, and it's got lots of vitamins and minerals in it. So that's what I take. Oh, and I also wear the patch, which is another way in how vitamin gets absorbs into my skin. So that helps. I'm not saying you have to do that, but that's what I do, and I know people ask, so I'm telling you. And then, of course, let's talk about body again. It's your mind, right? So I also, at least for me, what works for me, and this is also what the most successful people in the world, successful, whatever that means, right? But the high-level entrepreneurs, what they do is they meditate. And before you go, meditation, you got to find your own way to meditate. And whatever that is, that could be a meditative walk. That could be literally drawing, getting creative. What it's doing is it's getting you connected with yourself, with your right brain, not your ego, your thinking brain. Okay, it's just quieting the mind. Whatever quiets your mind, do that. Okay, so for me, I just happen to do the meditation, and I'm a Reiki practitioner, so I like to do Reiki on myself to quiet that down and bring the energy. It's my spiritual time as well, so I call in my spiritual guides, God, the universal energies, my spirit animal lion, and all that good stuff. So I do that for about 5-10 minutes. I don't meditate a long time. I don't need to. And sometimes if I really feel like I need to, then I will. But then afterwards, I journal. And it might literally be a line like today. Here's a good one. Today, I call in. Okay, I want you guys to write that down in here. Somebody type that in for me. Today, I call in. And it is exactly what you want to call in today. So I literally have said today, I call in a new soulmate client at X amount of dollars, and literally that same day, I'm not kidding you guys, that same day I had somebody book in a discovery call for the next day, and she signed up. And this was somebody that had been following me. This is where the systems and strategies behind the scenes work, okay? And it just like that, this stuff, the more you quiet your mind, the more you're focused, the more you have systems and strategies, and you work on your soul and your body, this is how you manifest. This is how you stay in that energetic, upbeat level, all right? So this is what I wrote today. I'm calling in focus and clear direction to get my task completed to keep my business moving forward. And then I pull cards. Sometimes I pull cards first, but I pull spiritual cards, right? So this is what I love to do. They're reading cards, the energy oracle cards. And so I pull reading, and that'll help give me some guidance for the day. I also might just pull one card here. I'll pull one for you guys. I'll ask the universe what you need. Those of you who are watching. Oh my God. Can't make this shit up. Okay. My happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. There we go. All right. So this is my morning routine. And this is another tip I do just to make sure this is consistent, is that I'm used to this now. If you suck at self-care, then you got to book it in, a lot of time for yourself to do this, and then make it a habit, okay? Make it a habit. Now, environment is also really important, okay? So what are you feeding your mind when it comes to social media? Do you have a lot of negative, toxic things happening? I know so many people are like, oh, I'm staying off social media. It's so much drama. Well, why is it drama? You're choosing to allow people to be part of your feed then. You can unfriend them, unfollow them so you don't see them. If it's your choice. And if there's drama, you got to really figure out like who are you, if it's like, who are you allowing in your life? Whether it's just on social media or in real life, drama happens in here, guys. All right? It starts with you. So if you see something that feels like drama, you need to learn how to set boundaries and stay out of it. Don't, what we call in psychology terms, triangulate yourself into a situation, right? If you actually need to deal with somebody face to face, make it a win-win situation. All right? If you're always trying to be winning something and making sure that the person loses, that is not high vibe, and that will energetically take you out. All right? Boundaries is such an important piece. Staying in integrity of your values is so deeply important. Yes. Hi, Kathleen. Hi, Robbie. Hi, Christelle. And so it's really important to be clear about who is going to serve and support you, community, tribe, environment always wins, no matter how much personal development you've had. So if you're in an environment where there's negative naysayers, you need to up-level your people around you. You are the reflection of the 5 people you hang out with the most. So are you hanging out with people who make you feel good, who believe in you, who believe in your dreams, who cheerlead you, who are role models and you're aspiring to be like? If not, you got to change your circle. And I know this came up last night at the panel. Sometimes those people who are negative naysayers are your family members. So here's what I want to say to you. You need to, again, look at yourself. Okay, look at yourself. And I'm speaking from my family like my psychology background. I have a master's in marriage and family therapy. Okay, so I'm speaking from that background. You need to show up, because when you show up and you make, for example, when I work with my clients who are entrepreneurs, sometimes their spouses are saying, well, when are you going to get a real job? When are you gonna, like, this thing is just a hobby. You need to be the CEO of your business. You need to take you seriously. And when you take you seriously, people will start to shift. Those naysayers will start to go, oh, eventually the pattern will change. And you're going to feel like people aren't going to believe in you. You're going to feel like they're going to laugh at you. Guess what? Ignore them. And you keep doing you, because eventually those people are either going to join you and this may be divine, right? If your family members or your partner I don't want to go too deep into this, but if they're not joining you and cheerleading you, there's something deeper there. There is some deeper root issues there in that relationship, and you need to also work on that. So don't be afraid to reach out for help. Don't be afraid to go see a coach or a therapist. Go do some personal development work. That is something that I do. You guys see that Dan and I, a lot of you see us as a power couple, and we only are a power couple because we continue doing the work, our inner work. We have a coach together, Dr. Rayanne Witchatz, and we also do our own personal development work. We think it's so deeply important. It always comes back down to psychology, you guys. If there's a problem in your life, you need to look at you first, and you need to figure out, what am I supposed to learn here? What is the limiting belief that's keeping me stuck in this self-sabotage, in this cycle, this unhappiness, which energetically takes you out, which energetically keeps you down, right? So there's absolutely nothing wrong with looking at yourself. That is the most important thing. It's the most important relationship in your life. All right, besides the one, if you believe in a higher power, that one, okay? So I encourage you guys, I want to hear from you. What keeps you upbeat? What keeps you going? What on a mind, body, soul level? If you're an entrepreneur, drop me some hearts. I want to hear what keeps you staying positive and keep going even when things are hard. Okay? I'd love to hear from you guys. What were your tips? This is deeply important. You guys, stay feeling good. Give yourself permission. It is your birthright. All right, my loves, let me know which tips you're going to also implement. Take care.